Hi, my name is Bukola Ogunshola. I am the writer, director, and producer of the film Another Father's Day. Another Father's Day is a feel-good, family-friendly comedy, and it is unique in the sense that it addresses so many issues. So you could say it's a film about bonding, family bonding, and you would totally be right. You can say it's a film about the various challenges we experience getting a house help, a reliable house help, and you will equally also be right. You could say it's a film about teenage love and peer influence, peer pressure, the need to stay true to your values and morals, and you would also be right. But in summary, it's a film that talks about family, the importance of family, talks about family bonding, and it places a lot of emphasis on the role of the father in the life of the children. Another Father's Day is actually an independent sequel to Happy Father's Day. And I say independent sequel in the sense that you don't necessarily have to watch Happy Father's Day before you can understand what is going on in Another Father's Day. When I shot Happy Father's Day, I didn't have any intention of shooting a sequel actually. A bit of power tussle between the man and the wife where he's trying everything possible to make her happy, but at the same time, he's still not domesticated and would rather not do the house chores. We have so many new characters introduced into Another Father's Day. We had Frank Donga on set, we had Sisi of Big Brother Nigeria, we had Brother Shaggy, we had Juliana, popularly known as Toyo Baby, we had SLK, we had Mercy Chinwo. We had new characters introduced into the film to make it bigger and to make it more relatable to everybody. So I wore many hats on set. I was the writer, I was the director, I was producer, I was executive producer along with my husband, and it was so exhausting. Like, you know how that you start a project and you think, oh, I can handle this, I can do this, everything will be like easy peasy, lemon squeeze, like my children will say. But when we started, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. It was really very difficult. And particularly when we started shooting, it was so hard to combine being a director with being a producer because the roles were just interfering and it was really affecting my creative ability. So at one point, I just had to dump the producing work and hand it over to my line producer, and I just faced the directing work. And I think I was able to like balance it a bit after that.
Hello, my name is Simi Dre and I'm a broadcaster and an actress. The character I play in Another Father's Day is Sharon. She's the daughter of Femi Daniels and his wife, my mom. So I'm not going to tell you too much about the movie. You have to go and watch it, but it's generally like a feel-good, family-friendly film. It's about how a family overcome different challenges, annoy each other occasionally, more like a lot. But at the end of the day, the fundamental line is, love, family bonding, and so on and so forth. My dad's character, my dad is more of the laid-back guy. He doesn't really know what he's doing around kids. My mom, she is stricter than my dad, but then it's understandable. I mean, she has to make sure we grow up with sense.
This movie, Another Father's Day, it was fun playing the role of Mark.
It was very excited, fun, and very nice.
I played the role of Mark in the movie, the other brother of Samantha and the younger brother of Sharon. I love this sassy attitude that she was putting up in the movie, the way she was like, can you imagine? And those other things.
I like when Mark was throwing cake, Sharon was carrying a glass, throwing it on his head,
She is a young teenage girl. She's literally trying to figure out her way through life. But I love my character. She's somebody that I could identify with when I was that age as well. And I'm sure a lot of young girls out there will also identify with her as well. I absolutely love the director, Director Bukky. She's one of the most hardworking, brilliant minds I've ever, come across. She is the one who put the storyline together. Her vision for the movie is amazing. And through her, she shows that you can literally work with the smallest cast ever. But if you focus on the storyline, creating an amazing storyline, then oh my goodness, that is absolutely everything. And she's somebody I hope to work with more in the future, somebody I look up to a lot, because that woman, if she wants to get something done, she'll do it, and she'll do it well. So kudos.
Well, my name is Wale Ojo, and I play the character of Femi Daniels in the movie Another Father's Day. Another Father's Day is different. It's kind of takes the theme of Happy Father's Day to another level, where I take the kids to an amusement park. We get into all kinds of trouble. I'm left alone, home alone again with the kids, and I'm scared out of my wits. And it just really shows how bad this character is in looking after the kids when he's left with them. It's very much like a home alone with the kids. So, working with the director on Another Father's Day was just like working with her on Happy Father's Day. A continuation of the same working relationship, and it was really good fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Saving my daughter from the swimming pool is great fun for me because I love to swim anyway. So any opportunity to swim, I jump straight into it. And when we shot the saving swimming pool scene at the amusement park, it was really fun. I know for a fact that people will like this film in the cinema. I know that because they really liked Happy Father's Day. But I know that there'll be an audience for this film. There will even be an audience for this film outside of Nigeria. That much I believe, because it's a very strong theme, of fathers looking after the family. It's a family-orientated movie. This is very important, and we need more and more films like this, where fathers have to learn how to take care of their children and not just leave it alone to their moms to wash, clean, cook, sew, take care of illnesses, daughters' problems. Fathers, Nigerian fathers especially, should learn to get stuck in with their families instead of spending all day and sometimes all night away from the house.
I love Another Father's Day. It is such a unique film, and it is unique in the sense that we're able to combine lots of humor with lots of morals and lots of lessons for children, for the mother, for the father. It is one film that has a message for every single person, from the father to the mother, to the caretakers that you take into your home, to the children, to grandparents, there's a message for every single person. And I love the fact that it's equally also very funny. So you're laughing, but you're actually also gaining so much.
My name is Tubosoide. My character in Another Father's Day is Annabelle. She plays the best friend to Mrs. Richards. She's her advisor, and she's also her friend, her big sister next door. I loved what I read. I saw my character as calm, big sister, just give her the advice, let her put two and two together with what I've said, and she can pull out something from it. But it was fun reading it, and then we did a reading which made it more interesting. I'll just say big sister, She needs an advice. She comes to my sister and she says, "Oh, my sister, please help me out." And sister says, "Yes, here I am. Listen, do it this way." And it may just work, We're women, we always try things out now, so something always works.
This is Frank Donga, and I'm here live on the set of Another Father's Day. So in Another Father's Day, I play the character of Kasali, the security guard, of the gate man to the family. And I'm a bit of a witness to all the goings on in the household, and apparently I'm this comic distraction from the from the seriousness or the humor that is established in the story from the start. I have a banter with my Oga at the gate when something happens. What is that thing that happened? Find out at the cinema.
My name is SLK, stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and I play the role of Lumi's brother. Funny enough, I don't have a name in the script, but Lumi's brother, yeah. Lumi is young, naive guy, and I'm the elder brother trying to, teach him one or two. It's kind of strange for me because I'm actually naturally the last born, actually. So playing an elder brother role is interesting, and the film, it's family oriented. Anything that embraces family values gets me, because I'm a family person as well. So it's a feel-good script. It teaches family values, sacrifice, looking out for one another, not being selfish, stuff like that. Things you learn from a family setting. So from the crew to the actors, it was great. I was working with most of them for the first time. Wale, majorly. Wale, Simi, fantastic people to work with, very professional. He brought out my professional side more. Director, awesome director. She would make you understand. You have to really understand. So the working around people like that are so professional. I think this would be one of the most professional sets I've been on. Major highlights was food fights where we're throwing food. It was kind of fun.
I'm Olayode Juliana. I'm an actor, and I played the role of a maid in Another Father's Day. The character is so clumsy, very clumsy. When I got the script, I'm like, how can anybody be this clumsy? She's really clumsy and extremely funny. I think that people would like the character. That's all about. She's a maid, she's clumsy, she keeps destroying things in the house and all of that. So she's an interesting person, and she's clumsy.
I'm going to start from the crew because, they're the people behind the scenes that nobody ever sees, but they're the ones that do the most work. Like, I worked with the best crew. They were so understanding, so hardworking. We worked late into the night. My DP, Cargo, we had this vision to make amazing shots in the film, and we were able to pull it off. We didn't want just the normal, everyday shot that you see in every comedy. And one of the things that we're able to achieve with Another Father's Day was amazing shots that were really very cool. My art director, Yomi, during pre-production, one of the things that we agreed upon was that we wanted every scene to tell a story, and every scene to have a picture, every scene to have a color, and she went all out. I remember we said for the house, we wanted the house to look like it was truly lived in, and she was able to achieve that. Costume designer, Shion, my gaffer bride, Mr. Piles with the sound. Every single person was on their toes. Every single person went above and beyond, and it was really great working with them. For the cast, well, I worked with amazing actors. Of course, I worked with Wale Ojo, Mercy Aigbe, Simi Dre, Korede, and Treso in the first part. But the amazing thing about it was that even though it was a sequel, they came back with something new. They put the whole of their life into the film. It's one thing for you to have a good story. It's another thing for you to have actors that bring the story to life. You know how that's when you start a project and then you ask yourself when you get to the middle that who actually sent me on this errand? It was one challenge after another challenge. I think one of the challenges we had the most was the park scenes, because we shot in a theme park, the biggest theme park in Nigeria, And number one challenge we had was we wanted to make sure the park was filled with people because, hey, we wanted it to look as real as possible. You would hardly ever enter a park and meet it empty. So we had the challenge of having to fill the park with people. And I think for the whole shoot, we had to get up to close to like over 200 extras. And that was a lot of work, like having to feed 200 extras for 3 days, having to direct extras on set. It was a lot of work. It was really very challenging. The other challenge we had, again, also related to the park, was the weather, because we shot exterior scenes for 5 days. And I remember the first 2 days it rained and our set got destroyed. So we had to build the set all over again. And of course that meant extra money, that meant production time was lost. When it wasn't raining, there was this brutal sun that came from God knows where. And you know, by the third day on set, my skin was burned, everybody's face was black. But you know, the show must go on. We just had to go with it and just like adapt to the weather. And of course, because of the time lost, we had to spend extra hours on set. Actors got cranky. You know, a couple of times temper flew on set and people were not in their best behavior. But hey, we made a film at the end of the day, and for me, it was like the most important thing. And I'm really, really grateful for that. Another challenge that we faced, or I faced personally, which I think is also common to every independent filmmaker, particularly if you're new in the industry, is funding. Because of course, it's my second film, my first film in the cinema, and nobody knows me yet. So people are not like willing to invest in your project. They want to see what you have done. They'll rather invest in people who are already known, which is understandable. So one of the challenges we had was, of course, getting funding, and we had to, of course, look up to family, look up to friends, personal investment, family investment, and it was quite a tough one, but I'm grateful we were able to go through at the end of the day.
Seriously? Go watch.
Another Father's Day, guys.
So make sure you go and watch it.
Watch out for Another Father's Day.
It is in cinemas from June 14th. And you have to support Nollywood. So please take every single person, your father, your mother, your gatesman, your house help, your children, every single person, your boss at work, the cleaner, every single person, take them to the cinema to watch Another Father's Day. Thank you so much for supporting Nollywood. This is Nollywood to the world.